This is the Video Game Votary. Show your support and hit subscribe right now. What's going on, guys? Video Game Votary here. So as I mentioned before in the video last week, I showed you guys 25 games that you can pick up on the Xbox One at different retailers, especially stores like GameStop, especially when they're closing, at an even deeper discount, games that you can get on the cheap. So this week is part 2, and I got 25 more great games that you can pick up on the cheap. So sit back, subscribe, catch a vibe, and find out the second set of the cheap Xbox One games. Next. Okay guys, welcome back. Before we get today's video started, if you're a fan of video game content, convention coverage, pickups videos, live streams, and much more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell, turn on notifications so that you won't miss a single episode. And as always, we upload every Tuesday and Thursdays at 4 p.m. right here on the Video Game Votary. All right guys, so let's dive right into part 2 of the Xbox One games that you can get on the cheap. So not too much to say with this. It's sports titles, FIFA 16. I have yet to try FIFA on any of, I would say at this point, last gen console. So I'm gonna give it a try, see what it's like. And I know a lot of people play the FIFA franchise, so it might be something worth checking out, especially if you just want to experience something and you don't want to pay too much money. You probably can get this game for less than $1 at this point. So we have Dead Rising 4 starring Frank West. And if you see, I'm not very familiar with the Dead Rising series per se. I haven't really played through one, but I am familiar with the Frank White character from being a fan of Marvel vs. Capcom. So this is Dead Rising 4 that at this point you probably get less than $10. So we have Wolfenstein The New Colossus. This is from Bethesda Games, very popular series. I know that this particular game takes place in 1961, and I'm looking very forward to checking this game out. We have Dark Souls 3. This is day 1 edition, and some of these games, believe it or not, being that they're pre-owned, you wouldn't expect to have some of the add-ons, but this includes the original soundtrack aside, as well as posters and also like a starter guide that's included. I'm not familiar with the Dark Souls series, but it's definitely worth checking out, and I'm sure it's part of either deal of the day or one of the cheap games that you can get on the cheap, so I'm looking forward to trying this out as well. Next up, we have Hitman Definitive Edition. This is a complete game. It's got the downloadable content. Unfortunately, I haven't experienced too much of Hitman. I played it a little bit, but especially with the new release of Hitman, there's some games that I'm really going to try to focus on, just taking my time and playing them one by one. So I can't wait to check this out. Next up, we have Darksiders 3. I'm unfamiliar with this series as well, but I know for a fact that this game was less than $5, and as you can see, it's still sealed and brand new, so I can't wait to check this out as well. Other sealed game that I picked up that I believe was, I know for a fact it was less than $10, most of these games were, is Indivisible. Now I did get a chance to play this a little bit. This is an action adventure kind of slash RPG game. I got to experience this on the Xbox Series X as part of the Game Pass is on there, so I did get a chance to play this game a little bit, and it's a pretty great game from what I see thus far, so I can't wait to dive into that a little bit more. Next up, we have The Surge. Once again, I'm unfamiliar with this series, but once again, it's one of those games that you can get on the cheap, and from what I hear, it's a pretty good game that I've heard good things about, so let me know if you played it down in the comment section. So we have The Walking Dead, A New Frontier, the Telltale series. I think this is kind of like a different storyline that's attached to the popular television series The Walking Dead, so I picked it up. It's probably one of those 4 for $20 deals, so go check this out. This was another game that was brand new at the time. It says pre-owned, but this is Micro Machines World Series. If you're an 80s baby like me, you guys know how big Micro Machines was back in the day, so it's definitely worth checking out, especially games like this that's not too deep, not too thought-provoking. It's just straight fun, so I can't wait to check this out. Next up, we have Far Cry 5, a very popular series. This is obviously the 5th installment of the series from Ubisoft. Like I said, very popular series, and I haven't had a chance to check out Far Cry, so when I get a chance, hopefully I'll get a chance to play through some of these, if not all of them. Next up, we have Resident Evil Biohazard, the Gold Edition. I also picked this up on the PlayStation, but I got the VR version. So of course you guys know what you're getting with Resident Evil. Let me know down in the comment section, have you played Biohazard and how good is this, and where would you rank it in the Resident Evil series? This is another game that I also have on the PS4. This is Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I didn't get a chance to play or finish playing it, but I have played this game, and it is a great game. They did a great job with this, and I can't wait to finish playing it, whether it's on the Xbox Series X or on the PS4 or 5, whichever one I decide to play. While we still on the Tomb Raider wave, we got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So this is another part of the Tomb Raider series. I believe this one came out after the original, not the original Tomb Raider, but the Tomb Raider game we just showed you. So check that out. It's another game that you can get on the cheap. We're still on Tomb Raider. Now we got Rise of the Tomb Raider. And I believe that this was the last one to come out after Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Somebody confirm that for me down in the comment section, the order of this series. I'm pretty sure the one just titled Tomb Raider. I don't want to say the original because we know the original came out on the original PlayStation. But let me know which one and which order is Tomb Raider, because I would like to play through all three of them. Next we have Bully Scholarship Edition. This is from Rockstar Games. This is a game I had my eye on for a while. And as you guys know, I've made a video last year talking about how I won't buy games brand new anymore. I wait till they go on sale. And this is sealed. I got this at Walmart. This particular copy of the game plays on both the 360 and the Xbox One, as you can see here. So I figured that'd be a better version to play it on. I've heard great things about it. I mean, if it's Rockstar, you already know what you're going to get. Surprisingly, it's only rated teen, so I guess it's not too bad, but can't wait to check out Bully. Sealed game, but I did happen to play this. This is Rocket Arena. This is the Mythic Edition. Now, I got a chance to play this as a part of the Series X Ultimate Game Pass, which includes EA, because that's who made this, EA Originals. So this is actually a free-to-play game online. So I got the chance to check this out. It's a very, very fun game. It's almost like, it's just a lot of fun. We'll just say that. Next up, we have My Heroes 1 Justice, which is a very, very popular animated series that's been on the rise in the past couple years. So I had to pick this up. I actually was looking for this game for quite some time. Because at one point I was kind of neglecting the Xbox One, and I wanted to pick up some of these solo games to play on the Xbox One because I was playing a lot of PS4 at the time. Next, we have The Fighter Within from Ubisoft. Now, this requires the Xbox One Connect, which I don't have, and I have yet to have or play the Xbox One Connect. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about the Xbox One Connect, and have you played Fighter Within. Next up, we have another popular game in the popular franchise. It's Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is a limited edition. You guys already know what's up with the Assassin's Creed franchise. Next, we have Homefront The Revolution. I think if I remember correctly, this was one of the launch titles on the Xbox One. So if anybody can confirm that, let me know down in the comment section below. Never played the game, don't really know what it's about, but it looks like it's like something that's going against the system. We'll check it out. Next up, we have The Invisible Hours. I don't know much about this. This is probably kind of like a filler game, but it seems to be like one of those mystery solving games, so it might be worth a check on just, you know, a random rainy day. Next up, we have Minecraft Story Mode. This is a Telltale game, and this is the season past this, and I haven't experienced any Minecraft games, and I know it's a pretty popular series. So if you're a fan of Minecraft, let me know what you think about the series, if you think it's worth checking out. Next up, we have one of my favorite fighter games. We got Injustice 2. I had to pick this up. I also have this on the PS4 as well, and I decided to get all the PS4 all the fighting games on my PS4, and I'll explain why in a later episode. Last but not least, another Xbox One console exclusive. This is Sea of Thieves. I've noticed that this game has gotten pretty popular over the past couple years. I do remember picking this up at a GameStop that was closing. I got it super duper cheap. As you can see, it's still sealed. This is also on Game Pass, so maybe I'll download it there and get a chance to check that out. All right, guys, and that concludes part 2 of Xbox One games that you can get on the cheap. It's definitely worth checking your GameStops and going in there, seeing what you get on the cheap. I actually think this was this particular set was a better set than the first half of the games that I got, especially with the 3 Tomb Raiders, Bully. These some heavy hitters in here that, for the most part, most of these games were under $10, no more than 20. So let me know down in the comments section, have you played any of these games? Did you take advantage of any of the dirt cheap sales that they have available? And are you looking forward to adding these to your collection and playing them on your new Series X? Let me know down in the comment section. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you like the video, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, hit that bell, turn on notifications as we upload every Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. right here on the Video Game Votary. Don't forget to follow me on all gaming and social platforms at Video Game Votary. Be on the lookout for the Video Game Votary podcast, as well as pick you up some Video Game Votary merch available at Teespring, link in the description. Also, we have the Video Game Votary eBay store. If you're looking for anything particularly that you don't see listed, shoot me a message or DM on any of your social media platforms. So that concludes today's episode. It's your boy, the Video Game Votary, signing off. Be safe and take care. Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at Video Game Votary.